Back at it again with tutoring with Mr. Sorrels, and today we're going over part 3 of our first semester exam review sheet. All right, so we done went over viruses and bacteria. We done went over biomolecules. Now let's get into cell structure. All right, cell structure. All you guys need is a little quick review over what cell structure and cell processes are. So let's start off with the cell membrane, where the party happens. I like to call it the club of our body, because the cell membrane, if you don't remember, it holds all organelles, organs in the cell. The cell membrane is responsible for letting things in and out. It maintains control of our bodies and our cells, and also balance. This process is known as homeostasis. The cell membrane is semi-permeable. It only lets some things in based on size and other aspects of the membrane. It is made up of carbs, lipids, and proteins. Carbs, lipids, and proteins. All right. And we know that we have all different types of parts of our cell membrane. We got the nucleus that holds our genetic code. We got our mitochondria that makes and produces ATP and energy. We got vacuoles that pump water and give water, hold water, store it, and other materials as well. So there's a lot of different parts of your cell membrane, but if you can remember what the mitochondria does, you'll do really well on your test. I will say that. So let's talk about a couple other aspects of cell structure and other things to do with cells and the cellular membrane. We talked about how it only lets some things in or out. It controls and maintains homeostasis, and it's semi-permeable. So how do we get things from point A to point B in the cell membrane? Well, there's two types. If you guys don't remember, passive transport and active transport. I'll go over passive first. Remember, passive transport was high concentration to low concentration. The different types of passive transport were diffusion, facilitated diffusion, and osmosis. And these don't require any energy. No energy has to be used. It is called passive transport because no energy is being used. It is very passive, very easy. Active transport, we're taking something from a low concentration to a high concentration. Some examples of that would be sodium potassium pump, the endo and exocytosis process, and yes, energy is required. So let's talk about a specific type of transport, shall we? Let's talk about osmosis. Right. Let's talk about meiosis. Yep. If you don't remember meiosis, let's refamiliarize ourselves with the terms. We got solutes, which is going to be the substance that is dissolving. We're going to have the solvent, that is going to be the liquid that the solute is being dissolved in. And those two make up a solution. All right? They make up a solution. During osmosis, we're going to have 3 phases that we could be in. Let me refresh you. We got hypertonic, where, if we don't remember, water goes out of the cell and the cell shrinks. We have isotonic, where water and the cell are equally balanced and it stays the same. We have hypotonic solutions, where water is easily able to come in and the cell swells. All right, and you guys might see something like a 60% percent H2O, and I don't know, 40% salt. Right? Now, as long as you can know the difference between water going in, water coming out, going from a high concentration to a low concentration. I'm sorry. So, what I mean by that is high to low. This is the way we go. We don't go up. We go down. All right? And you guys know this stuff. You guys know and remember how to do it. So I'm very confident in all things cell structure. All right. Let me see if there's anything else I want to go over on this one for you guys. Nope, that's it. Go be great.